Hello and welcome back to Film Frenzy with me, Kris.
And me, Jack. You know the rules by now. 12 hours to write, plan, shoot and edit a film. 3 random criteria. Let's go.
Boom. Criteria number 1 is the genre of the film that we got to make.
And it is...
Make it a good one.
Thriller. Ooh, how thrilling.
Ooh.
Okay. Next up is keyword.
Okay. Oh, hey. Couldn't get my hand in. It is... Can't get my hand out now. Oh dear. It is colleague.
Okay. So, we're colleagues.
We could be colleagues.
I mean, we are. Kind of, already.
I guess.
So, easy.
Job done. And finally, we have to choose the prop that we are going to be using to make this film.
It is... soup.
Soup.
I thought it said soap then.
Soap.
But soup. No, it's soup. All right. Thriller, colleague, soup.
Yep. 12 hours on the clock.
Let's
Jinx.
go. Oh, I thought we were going to say that at the same time.
We're not that good.
So, soup. Not particularly thrilling.
Not really, unless you burn yourself.
Maybe, there we go. It's not even the most thrilling food there is it?
It's quite mundane as foods go.
It's like a think of like foods goes, it's pretty boring in its soup. It's not like, I don't know.
Lobster.
You know when you're at a restaurant and they bring out the pizzas on those like sizzling plates.
Oh, now that's thrilling.
A thrilling meal.
What a thrilling meal.
So yeah, we didn't even get a thrilling food, so that's tough. Colleagues pretty easy, you know, we're just going to be colleagues of some sort.
Yeah, we're probably both going to be in this one,
yeah.
I'd assume.
The problem is with this one, I kind of straight away go to, you know, like a soup, colleague, thriller. It's just going to be like, someone stole his soup.
Yeah.
And he wants to fight. But I feel like that would take place in an office. We don't really have access to an office.
Not legally.
No, not without breaking and entering. Which, that's quite thrilling.
Cool.
We're 2 colleagues. We can break into a place.
We'll just have some soup on us.
Some soup for lunch.
Thriller, it's one of them genres that kind of eludes me a little bit. Like,
I know what you mean.
Is it a horror? Can be. Is it a crime detective story? Could be. Who knows? So
Action films can have thrillery elements.
Exactly.
It's almost like not a genre in itself. It's almost like the tone in which another genre is done.
it's a code genre.
Yeah.
I've just invented that term. Define thriller. Thriller is a broad genre of literature, film and television, so it's broad, having numerous, often overlapping subgenres. Hello, we're Google.
We basically are Google.
Thrillers are categorised and defined by the moods they elicit, giving viewers heightened feelings of suspense, excitement, surprise, anticipation. I can read that one.
That was good. You waited to say anticipation.
That was planned. So, suspense. That's what we got to nail with this one. We got to be suspenseful.
Right, so we've been doing some writing and we have a good thing, we've thought.
It's a thing.
And we thought it. Thrillers.
Yeah.
Exciting, aren't they? Bombs, tension, suspenseful. There's that whole Hitchcock thing. He says basically a thriller is like, can just be 2 people talking at a cafe or something, and it's the audience knowing there's a bomb under the table. I butchered that. Anyway, to the point. Soup. You microwave soup. Microwaves have a timer. Bombs have a timer. There's a thing there. There's a link. We mash them together. We got a thriller.
So we think we're going to use like an interrogation scene as our setting, because it's relatively easy to do. It's 2 people around a table, getting a bit angry at each other. And the suspense is going to be something to do with like, he's trying to find out where the microwave is in the time before the microwave goes off, and there's going to be soup involved, and he's his colleague. Something like that. We'll work out the details later, but it's enough to get us going. We need to start planning what we need for it all. Probably some soup, I imagine.
Probably some soup. We're trying not to write this too American. It often feels like good thrillers are all American.
It feels weird saying some of this like hardboiled detective stuff in an English accent. Tell me where he is.
Please do.
Tell me where he is. Go on.
Jiminy Cricket.
Do it. Tell me. It's hard to be tough when he's got this whiny and British voice.
Right, so the script is all done. We just need to head out and get some stuff. Obviously, of course, we need to get the soup, which is our prop, and then we need to get some photos printed out, which are going to be play as evidence. We're going to go to Kris's, film the end of the film before heading back to mine and filming all of the rest of it. Yes.
Yes.
We got our photos printed out. Potentially the weirdest photos I've ever had printed out there. Just lots of dirty, messy soup things.
Normally it's like happy family memories.
Photos. Just like, yeah, I'd love to get these printed out, put up on the wall. It's one of my favourite memories. Oh, do you remember when we blew up the soup? Oh, that's a lovely memory. Kris is getting his costume ready.
Hello. Oi, this is a private bathroom.
Sorry.
I need to look like I was smart, but I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like this case, it's getting my tie off.
Yeah, that's what they say, isn't it?
Maybe I should try method acting. I'm going to be a method actor from...
Please don't.
This case.
You almost laughed about 10 seconds into that.
Method actors can laugh. Maybe I'm a fun policeman, you know?
Maybe you should try getting good at normal acting first, then we'll see how the method acting goes.
This is good. This is helping me get into sort of grimy, angry character.
So we are filming the end of the film first, as we often do in our weird way.
I've got to be tired. I've just run all the way home.
There we go. I was wondering what he was doing. Kris running home to make a terrifying discovery. Maybe. Can you stop that? Action.
Oh no.
So for our soup, we decided to go with broccoli and Stilton because there's a joke about it smelling bad. And boy, does it.
It reeks.
It is awful.
Oh.
We didn't think it was actually going to smell that bad, but kind of does, so...
Pooey!
Damn. We're always thinking of like gross things we have to eat for challenges and stuff. That would be it.
Having to drink some of this cold.
I could not do it. I straight up couldn't do that.
Yeah, neither could I.
You want it, don't you?
I was tempted. It's curiosity getting the better of me. That's Phil. No.
What are we doing?
Mate, we're blowing bubbles in some soup to try and make it look like it's
cooking.
boiling.
Again, keep going.
For the final shots of the film, it needs to look like a real massacre. This is our crime scene, so gotta just sort of make a little bit of a mess. Just kind of. Oh, that feels so wrong. Oh dear. Oh goodness.
Right, so all the filming for this part is done. That took us way longer than we wanted it to, so that's fun. We've still got a lot left to film, so better get moving. Right, so we now need to turn this into an interrogation room.
Oh yeah.
Not really sure how to do it. We're thinking maybe going like almost Dark Knight style, you know, when you can just see their faces when he's interviewing the Joker and just like black everything out, because obviously this doesn't look like an interrogation room.
So, have you ever been interrogated before?
Not like in a proper sense.
Have you ever been interrogated before?
Very good, yeah.
So, is that yes?
No, Kris.
Where's the money? Ow.
Damn. How did that not break?
Thanks, me. Hello, welcome to our interrogation room.
Yes. So we just got this set up like this. Obviously we're going to be more punched in, so you can only just see the back bit. The main problem is now this table.
It's too white.
It's too white. This wouldn't be the sort of table they'd use in an interrogation.
This
but
is more what they'd use for a picnic.
yeah,
or something.
or you know, a boot sale.
Yeah, certainly not interrogation.
No.
Although that's sometimes a bit like an interrogation. Give you 50p.
Pound.
All right.
Great interrogation. Not ideal to have this table, but it's 12 hours, isn't it? You know, what do you want from us?
Yeah.
You.
75p, fun offer.
You said yeah.
Too bad.
Kris here has had a little idea, bless him.
Yes, I did. Instead of just using... What was my idea?
I'll explain it. He's not great at his explaining his ideas, bless him. So we never actually see the table in any of the shots we do when we're actually talking because we can't get wide enough because we only have a limited space. So Kris was like, maybe we'll just use any other surface we can get hold of. Good, we have a couple of close-ups where we need to see the table. And we've got a load of wood sitting here. So tables are made of wood sometimes, aren't they?
Sometimes.
Really, we'd want some like stainless steel or something. I imagine that's the sort of table they'd have.
Do we have any of that? Oh, nah. Thought there might be. Sometimes there's just some there.
Wood might have to do it. What are you doing?
Where's my other eye gone?
It's down there, mate.
Oh. I am just making an eyeline sight because Jack's not actually going to be there for me to act against.
Is that me, is it?
They're your eyes. When I'm sat over here... Oh, it's like I'm looking right at you. Fun little trick.
Well done, mate.
For all you actors out there, wannabe actors, get some eyes. All right, well, the time is ticking on. We are beginning to run out of time, weirdly, and we've not even started filming yet. We're still setting up. Jack's just doing the old
Not looking good.
microphones there, but we've got a 2-camera setup. Got a lovely black background. We've got table there. I can see my lines. Jack can see my lines. Got a lamp. Unlike a lot of the other things we film, we actually try and both act to each other at the same time and capture both. Whereas this, it's going to be very much just like, I'm going to say one of my lines. I'm going to be like, line number 1, I'm angry. And then I'll go, cool. Line number 1, I'm angry. And we'll just do it a bunch of times until we're like, yeah. And then this guy.
I'll do line number 1, I'm also kind of angry. Line number 1, I'm also kind of, you know, you get it.
You get the idea.
No batteries in this. It's like, why is it not...
The game's up, all right? We know you did it.
I mean, filming in 12 hours is hard enough without there literally being a building site going on outside. Hurry up. Yeah, you.
Why don't you go out and talk to him?
No, I prefer to just complain from a distance.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, I think you might be leaving. See you later, mate.
Bye. Okay, so that's a wrap for me. Well, one-handed tie doesn't really get off very easily. But you now are in the spotlight, quite literally.
I've got to become a bit of a psychopath.
Become is a bit of a strong word.
I'm a sociopath.
Sorry. Apologies.
But yeah, so we now need to basically flip this whole setup to this side.
All these cameras coming over here. All right, it's Jack's turn.
I've got to be all like, I'm a psychopath, sociopath thing. Oh, I've got to act.
Action! He's in the zone.
But what if you're looking in the wrong place? But what if you're looking in the wrong place? Yeah, so that's us wrapped, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
think
just got
so.
to go a bit mental, a bit crazy.
a little bit
Kinda
crazy,
fun.
aren't you?
Kind of fun. Very annoyed about all the sound. That might be a problem in the edit, but we don't have any time to deal with it. There's people drilling outside. We're on a time thing. So, you spat directly on my face then. That is Phil.
Sorry about that.
Obviously, we're finishing a little later than usual. Actually, not as bad as we thought. That bit went pretty quickly compared to the first bit. And we're already back in the editing suite, really.
Editing right there.
So we can start copying this over whilst we're packing everything down, whereas normally we'd have to pack down and then copy over. So that's pretty good. Let's go. I can't be bothered to edit it.
It's not going to edit itself.
Maybe it will.
Should we give it 5 minutes?
Should we see if it does?
All right.
Didn't edit itself. And then we just wasted 5 minutes waiting.
Literally 5 minutes now of pointlessness.
Alright.
How's the edit going, Jack? Good. So we've been editing away like little editing beavers or something, would you say?
Beavers edit?
Well, like,
Not sure they have the dexterity.
probably not. I mean, they should. We realise that we've forgotten to show quite a lot of what we've been doing, so...
Yeah, we've been busy. We're running behind on time. You know, we don't have time for you lot.
Should we make a quick little montage to show them roughly what they might have been watching if we'd have recorded it? So that's pretty much all you missed.
Yeah. My absolute favourite thing about being an editor is funny freeze frames. It never stops being funny, and this is a pretty good one.
Look at that! I go from trying to look scared in that one, to suddenly, oh man!
It's never
So we have some flashbacks in this, you know, think Sherlock style, or just that bit where, you know, where they're explaining how they did the crime and you see the flashbacks to it. And they're all very heavily stylized, like they play with time and like the light flickers and it's all a bit grainy and looks weird and stuff. That's what we're trying to achieve in a very short amount of time. So we've obviously just got this footage of me opening a can. We are gonna grade it into, ooh, you wouldn't steal a can of soup, would you? It's very much that, isn't it?
It's
you know,
very
you
much.
steal a handbag. I did something called Twitch, which you can, I don't know how well you can see it on there, it sort of like flickers the light.
Not very well.
And then you can flicker it to sort of, it slides about a bit now.
Oh, look at that slide.
It just now looks a bit like, it's a glitchy memory. You're like, oh, I remember back to that.
Exactly that.
It's coming up with names for these things is always quite tricky. They either just come to you, or you're left struggling to think of it at the end of the night.
I'm going to judge by that out there that we're probably struggling and waiting until the end of the night, yeah?
That's looking most likely.
Yeah.
The only one I can come up with so far is copper soup.
Very good. I get it.
You like it?
Cup of soup.
Copper
cops.
soup, cop. It's got all the elements.
That is a pun. That I can't deny.
Copper soup it is.
Cup of soup it is.
Copper soup. So, there we go. Another film frenzy in the bag.
Another one done, yeah. Technically, we haven't had time to do the sound. We have run out of time. I don't think we ever normally actually finish these, do we?
I don't think we finished
We're
a
not very,
single one.
we're not very good at them, basically. it's basically there.
Who's
other
keeping
than
track?
sound.
Who's keeping track, eh?
I'm not.
Not me.
So yeah, we are gonna polish it up a little bit before the final episode because you don't want to see someone half finished.
You don't want to. But you can watch the finished one tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. So
Yes,
make
you can.
sure you are subscribed for that. Thank you very much for liking and commenting as well.
Yep, and also a huge thank you to our patrons as well. We like you a lot.
We do.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.
Goodbye.